Government by Family. January 22, 2020 by Anna von Reitz. If you go back in the royal lineages of Germany, France, England, Spain, Greece, and Russia, plus all the kissing cousins in smaller countries, you will find that they are all part of the same Celtic tribal system. The kings are the clan chieftains and the governments are all families. For a living example of this in modern times, go to Ireland and Scotland where the clan system is still alive and well, thank you. The concept of family rule derives from the most ancient times and our forefathers in America adopted it, too, only they changed the meaning of family. Instead of government according to family by blood, they established a government of family by location. They established geographic borders of their estates, which we call states today, and within the states they established smaller bordered areas that we call counties. Thus, in America, everyone who lives within the borders of a county is a member of the ruling family of that county. Everyone who lives within the borders of one of our states is similarly a member of the ruling family of that state. When we join our over 3,100 county families together, we have the United States ruling over the national soil jurisdiction of this country. When we join our 50 state families together, we have the United States of America ruling over the international land and sea jurisdiction of this country. In America, we are one huge family composed of every possible size, shape, color, religion, race, ethnicity, and kind. We come from all over the world, bringing our blonde hair and blue eyes and black hair and brown eyes, all our foods, and our traditions, with us. There is nothing homogeneous about us, and some people have regarded this as a great weakness, but we stubbornly regard it as a great strength. The problem with the European government by family concept is that if you are not part of the family, you are automatically discounted and excluded from participating in decision-making processes that impact everyone living under such a government. This makes for constant rivalries and discontent and infighting and division at every level of the government except at the very top of the pyramid, where those gifted with political and economic power scheme to keep power and keep everyone else subjected. Over time, a nasty caste system develops, with the clan chieftains, aka kings and queens, in receipt of god-like powers of life and death over the other people and over what should be public resources, and soon you have the situation afflicting Europe today, where all the top leaders are related to each other, all marrying into each other's families, and yes, then you get inbreeding and genetic abnormalities that persist and pass down generation to generation. You even get occasional lunatics, functional or otherwise. Also over time, these ruling families forget that they are clan chieftains, related by blood and bone and bond and tradition going back thousands of years to all the common people who share the same basic culture and genotype and who live within the borders of the so-called kingdom. Families naturally form alliances with other families, and whole clans and countries in Europe do the same. These alliances shift and change over time, so you have England aligned with France by royal marriages, and England aligned with Spain by royal marriages, and England aligned with Holland by royal marriages, and England aligned with Germany by royal marriages, and England aligned. You see the point. Over centuries of this, you develop a generic ruling class, with no particular attachment to any specific country or piece of land, any specific culture or language or religion. These internationalist royals firmly believe that they are in charge by divine mandate, with or without any merit or effort on their own parts, and, according to them, this divine mandate extends not only over their particular country of origin, but to the entire planet and everyone on it. It never occurs to them that this is just self-interested hogwash and that their efforts to establish a new world order meritocracy, which is just the old world order aristocracy in fact, is doomed to failure because it is not in line with nature and with truth. When William the Conqueror set up the settlement of the Norman conquest in England, and bequeathed sovereignty in their own right to his loyal barons, he was setting his own family free from the chains of obligatory allegiance and hereditary enslavement. When William Belcher did the same thing in America, declaring all the Continental soldiers and everyone born on our soil forever afterward to be free men and sovereigns in their own right, he also severed the chains of any hereditary feudal allegiance or obligation to a pope or a king. As we have seen, certain parties have sought to re-establish a form of corporate feudalism via crimes of impersonation, identity theft, guile, unconscionable contracts, and brute force, yet so long as we are wary and stand together, these grafters cannot succeed. So long as we embrace our vision of rulership by the family of people living within the borders of our counties and our states, we include everyone, of every race, of every religion, of every color, of every sex, everyone who will stand as an American state national or American state citizen and accepts the rights and responsibilities of self-governance, becomes an inheritor of freedom, not only in name, but in fact. Go to www.theamericanstatesassembly.net.